What's up, guys? Chris from Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2022 Topps Formula One 3-box mixer break number one. Yeah, any overpayment on shipping, we refund when we do the when we sort and ship. So, yes, it will be refunded. In the future, please, if you're on a break with us, just wait for an invoice. We always send out shipping invoices after the auction is finished. And that way you don't. See, the problem is with shipping with eBay is they take 10% of the shipping and they don't refund it. So it actually ends up costing money in the end on the refund because, eBay's like, legal mafia, to put it mildly, with their costs and their shipping and their, we keep this and don't take that and blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, we will, I'll make sure you get a refund on whatever overpayment of shipping there was. All right, what's up, guys? Chris of Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2022 Topps Formula One 3-box mixer break number one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We always do a little Formula One every year. I actually forgot it was out. Yeah, no, I know. I'm so screwed up because of, I forgot it was daylight savings time last night. So when I scheduled all this last week, I assumed it'd be an hour earlier as it usually is. So that screws us up a little bit. But anybody is doing baseball, I'll send those after we get this break done and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, welcome, 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 especially if you're new to the channel. Welcome. Bit about us. We've been around for 5 years now. We do break mostly baseball, but we do some other stuff sometimes too. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get into any of our future free breaks, all you have to do is hit the old subscribe button. All right, let's go over the teams. Red Bull and Mercedes, Zachary C. Aston Martin, Christopher B. Alpine, Philip R. Ferrari, Zachary C. McLaren, Ronald M. AlphaTauri, Andre P. Williams, Ronald M. Alfa Romeo, Philip R. Haas, Ronald M. Prema and Virtuosi? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Andre P. Carlin, Christopher B. Art Grand Prix and MP Motorsport, Philip R. Campos, Eric M. Dams and Trident, Eric M. And Charuz Racing System, Brandon P. You guys know who you got. I just go through it for fun. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Good luck, everybody. I have opened no Formula One this year. I am a Formula One fan from the stupid show on Netflix. I started watching it the first year it came out and it got me into it. I'm not a huge racing fan in general, but I really do enjoy Formula One quite a bit. So enough that I feel comfortable to open their boxes. I can't stand breakers who break and don't know the sport that they're breaking. Like, I'm certainly no genius, but when it comes to F1, but I know it at least, and I know the guys. That is a really cool box topper of Silverstone. Very cool. I guess we'll have to random that off to someone. Let's see what else we get. So we're doing hobby first. We got hobby light and hobby light chrome and chrome. One box of each. All right. Good luck, everybody. Wait. And as we have another one of these next week too. Just FYI. There's a little Verstappen. Bounce Rock Race Roll Tours. I don't know what, I mean, I actually never opened the hobby before. In the past, we always did the chrome. What exactly we're looking for in here, but look. Lewis Hamilton checkered flag. The These cards here will just, if they're like the tracks, I'll just spread them out to everybody. I mean, if we get one that's like a parallel or something, then we'll randomize it. Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, checkered flag. We got here Scuderia Ferrari. Insert another Verstappen. That dude's just amazing, isn't he? Like, I sometimes wonder, with the little bit I know about F1 and watching the races and this and that, like, with their new rules they have with the cars and stuff, you would think they would be. I mean, some of these races, it's like he's just out for a Sunday drive. Verstappen, like, I don't know if his car's that good or he's that good. Like, it's kind of a, I suppose it's a mix of both, but man, like, it's insane how some of these races go sometimes. Williams, Nicholas Latifi. This from Netflix, yeah. Well, that's what got me started, and then I started watching. It is. There's Yuki Tsunoda. It is, and maybe all motorsports are. Like I said, I don't watch NASCAR or any of that type of stuff. I find it so interesting in F1 how teams are playing for like 7th place. You know what I mean? Like, and if they finish 6th instead of 7th, it was a very successful year, you know? Kevin Magnussen on the checkered flag. Like, that's amazing to me. Like, that's what makes F1 interesting to me. It's kind of like, all right, we know that Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, we ain't catching those guys. But if we can beat this team, it's been a really good year for us. Like, guys come in like 7th place and they, you know, you thought they won a world championship. They're so happy. Esteban Ocon, Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, it does. But see, when they, and I would have said it was 100% in like the Hamilton years and before, but I know recently they kind of tried to even things out with the money and whatever, because they were having that big fight with Red Bull over, I guess they spent 400 grand over or something. Hamilton checker flag. So I thought, kind of like NASCAR. That's one thing I do. I know in NASCAR the cars are like basically equal. It's more about the driver. But I tell you what, man, that Verstappen gets out there. It's like him and then everybody else. Crazy. Latifi, Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, poor Daniel Ricciardo. Where's he at now? He didn't get a seat for this season, right? Him and Mick Schumacher got dropped too, right, for 2023. Got to win some points, man, or else you lose your seat. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. I mean, you think about like quarterbacks in the NFL. You know, there's only, 32 guys in the world who are starting quarterbacks. There's only 20 guys in the world who get to start an F1 race. Like, you got to be pretty damn special to be an F1 driver. Hamilton in his cool shades on the checkered flag. George Russell. It's funny too because there was a NASCAR race on yesterday, and I have no idea what race that was, but I was watching it for a few minutes, and the track looks so big compared to F1. Like, I was like, wow, these guys really just driving a circle. Hamilton, what's this here? Sebastian Vettel, is that numbered? 33 of 199 on the Vettel for Aston Martin. Christopher. That's cool. He retired, right? Or then I heard some rumblings of him trying to come back or something. I don't know. These guys can't get away from it. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. You know, it's funny. Years ago, I worked for Steakhouse as a restaurant chef, and we had a NASCAR. Lewis Hamilton, Aston Martin insert, and Was it Joey Logano? Joey Logano was like our driver, but he was like super young. Like he was like the worst driver. And it's funny because in like motorsports, like we always came in like dead last, and now the guy's like a world champion or something. Like I said, I don't follow close, but I know he's very famous now. Sergio Perez and Pierre Gasly for AlphaTauri, numbered 135 of 199. For Andre. That's funny, back when. So the car was Lone Star. I used to work for Sullivan's and Del Frisco's, and at the time, we were a subsidiary of Lone Star. We were like their upscale division, and they were so excited to have a NASCAR, and we used to come in like last place like every week. It was like so embarrassing. DHL Fastest Pit Stop Award for Red Bull. Well, even if you saw the recent um, season on Netflix, like Mick Schumacher got 1 point in a race, and they were like so psyched, or a couple points. I think it was one, and they're like, "Oh, finally, he's starting to produce." And I was thinking, like, it's only 1 point, dude. Is that really great? Well, obviously not good enough because he's not there anymore, I guess. Horner and F2. Who's this? Art Grand Prix. Theo Horchard. 114 of 125. For Philip. I like that new kid though, the Sergeant kid from the United States. He did pretty well in the first race for being a rookie. All right, last hobby pack. Gasly. Constructors World Championship Mercedes. Pretty cool. All right. All right. Light chrome. All right. This is, yeah. Do, do, do. All right. These are all scrambled. Do, 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 do. All right. Box 2. Good luck, everyone. Some chrome action. All right. Alonso Ray Wave. Lawson. Schumacher. What's that one? McLaren signs for Ferrari. It's a refractor. It doesn't say it on there, but it's definitely refractory. Alpine is, who's that Alpine? Philip. Verstappen. And Alpine F1T. I'll tell you what though, that I think they did Charles Leclerc for Ferrari. Ray Wave. Nice one there. The smartest thing they ever did was that series for Netflix. I think it made their sport 20 times bigger than it was. Magnussen and Carlos Sainz refractor. Yeah, there it is, refractor. A couple of Ferrari cards there. And then I don't know. Did you see the golf one they just did? The same company that does Drive to Survive. They just did a golf one, which was really good too. I love that stuff. I can watch like sports documentaries like that all the time. Lando Norris, Leclerc. Got here. Sonoda. Not numbered. And Stroll and Vettel. Oh, here's my dude, too. Armstrong. Here's Lewis Hamilton. McLaren. And there he is right there. For Carlin. Logan Sargent. Future Stars. That thing's awesome. 222 of 299. Who's got Carlin? Christopher. That's a nice one. I like this kid. It'd be awesome to have like an American F1 champion. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I'm a sucker for those things, man. I really am. Because not just like I know some people, I've heard some people complain like they don't show enough of the races and this and that. And well, if you like it, then watch the races too. Like I as the guys making the documentaries have to think, well, people already watched the races. We can't just show that. I think they do a really good job of kind of cutting their lives and their situations into races at the same time. Because it's funny, you don't even notice, but when you watch the show, sometimes they show you the same race in 6 different episodes, but they just show them from different angles. For Dam's Roy Nissany, Future Star Refractor. Because, like, they'll cut back to a race that you're like, wow, I've seen this in like 3 other episodes, but they're showing it to you from, the guy in 14th place that you didn't see before. So it's pretty cool. Lewis Hamilton, Alonso, and Speed Demon Yuki Tsunoda. That's a cool looking card. That kid's nuts, that Yuki Tsunoda, man. He's freaking crazy. I'm almost no, he wasn't the one. The Chinese kid was in the really bad accident where they flipped the car and everything. That was, you can't even imagine. Perez, Sato. There's a Verstappen refractor. Card number 3. And Esteban Ocon Speed Demon. John, what's up, bud? Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris, I didn't even see you were there. Sorry about that. Esteban Ocon, Grand Prix winner, Hungary for Alpine, Raywave, Perez, Hamilton, Lando Norris, and Dravula, Jehan Darulva, Future Star. Interesting. I don't know. I only know a few guys from F2. Sargent being one of them. And that's just because he's in F1 now. Piastri also, right? I think Piastri is another one. There's Max. Fernando Alonso refractor. Oh. Lewis Hamilton Grand Prix winner, Brazil. 84 of 99 on the green lava. Very nice. Nice one for Mercedes. I'll give you a clap on that one. Very cool card. Congrats to Zach. Oh, I need more sleeves. Hold on. Yeah, Chris, John, if you guys are in baseball, I've time's a little screwed up because of daylight savings time, so we're gonna have to start a little late. I haven't even seen the auctions yet because I was doing this because the auctions were just ending now, so we're probably going to start about 9:45 Eastern on that one. I didn't screw up next week's. I screwed up this week's. I didn't even realize. I might crack. There's a George Russell, Yuki, and Lewis Hamilton at Speed Demons. Yeah, what's the score of that game now? Venezuela is all over, man. Venezuela looks really good. They look really good. Jack Doohan for what are you saying? Verstappen, Vettel, Hamilton, and Pierre Gasly. That one's Andre right there. Oh, you did? All right. Just FYI. All right, Magnuson. Nisse. What's this back here? Kevin Magnuson for Haas. Checkered flag. Pretty cool looking card. It's a cool picture. Haas is Ronald. It's 9-1 now. Oh my god! I'll tell you what, man. They're no joke. That team. And isn't that who Vladdy was supposed to play for too? Isn't Vladdy? I was trying to think of that earlier. Like that team is sick. Sergio Perez refractor, and Alfa Romeo. Isn't that Vladdy? Doesn't he play for them too? All right, last pack of our light box. Yeah, people are probably all pissed off looking for invoices from the baseball break. Signs, and what we got peeking back here? Let's see. Max Verstappen, Grand Prix winner, Austria. That is 65 of 75. Another nice one. Oh, man. Zachary again. There you go, buddy. Take numbered Verstappen and Hamilton out of the same box, that's for sure. Very cool. Congrats. Yeah, that's Vlad's team, right? Yeah, well, that whole situation with that pool sucks, dude. You have 5 teams, 2-2, all of them 2-2. And if Netherlands would have lost that game 5-1 instead of 7-1, they would have gotten in. Like, I don't know. I feel like they need a better tiebreaker somehow. Like, you could lose the game just if you didn't lose it quite so bad. I mean, I'm happy for Italy, but it seems weird to have a pool tie, all the teams tie. The tiebreaker was a little strange based on the runs to outs and this and that. Like, I don't know. There's got to be a better way to do that. All right, Chrome. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Come on, Daniel. Focus. Ricardo, Ocon. First up. Ooh, look at that guy. Max Verstappen. Numbered 117 of 299. Very nice card. Congrats to Zach. That's awesome. They have no money, Chris. I was talking about it last night. I don't know if you heard it. That team literally is begging local companies to give them money to play. Like they said, I read an article last week on MLB about it. They are so underfunded because nobody takes baseball seriously in England. Like MP Motorsports future stars Clement Novalak. That is a purple parallel, not numbered. And you can see it like in their jerseys. It looks like some guy around the corner made them for or something. Like, but I felt bad for those poor guys because we were talking last night. Speed Demon Leclerc. We were talking last night about some of the advertising being on the uniforms and stuff, but some of these teams need it just to be able to get there and play. All right, Sebastian Vettel, Schumacher, Latifi, and Enzo Fittipaldi. Refractor. Charus for Brandon. Yes, they could have. You're right. They could have, but I don't know. There's rules around all that type of stuff. You know how that is. And I think them coming here and maybe making an impression will help them out with their country in the long run, Ferrari. So we'll see. But yeah, there was a big article about, like, they were saying they were having trouble just get money to fly over to Arizona. Apparently, a lot of the players chipped in money, all kinds of stuff. So, Yuki Speed Demon. I mean, they took a beating today, but I mean, they've lost both their games, but they played all right against USA last night. They held their own for a little while anyway. Iwasa for Dams Refractor. For Eric. Yeah. Chef Sports Cards, baby. Right on the back of their jersey. George Russell. That's a cool looking card. And the Ferrari team. Scuderia Ferrari. I had to look up Scuderia. I had no idea what that meant. Because it's Scuderia AlphaTauri also. Frederick Vassar, Alfa Romeo team manager, whatever you call those guys. Refractor. All right, come on. We had a nice Verstappen. Let's get something else really nice. Something big, something big. Oh, my other business? Yeah. No. Believe me, nowadays it would have to be this business. A few years back, maybe a little something, but what are you going to do? Lewis Hamilton Refractor. It's so much fun to watch, though. I can't. This USA game, USA Mexico game is going to be crazy. It's going to be so loud. I can't wait to see it. Lewis Hamilton, Speed Demon. All right, George Russell, Sonoda, Leclerc, and Kevin Magnussen, Refractor. For Haas, which is Ronald. Yeah, just pay the luggage. I don't know if I could afford it with those guys. Perez, Armstrong. All right, we got a Liam Lawson for Carlin Refractor, and George Russell for Mercedes. Oops, in my hands there. 8 of 50 on the George Russell. Very nice. Well, we're getting parallels all the top guys, which is great. Awesome card. Congrats. Wouldn't you love to see the big Chef's Sports Card logo right on the back of Great Britain's jersey or on their batting helmets? God, beautiful. All right, Perez, Alonso, and there's Kevin Magnussen for Haas. That's the checkered flag. That was in the other box. We had the checkered flag was Magnussen also. For Ronald. Now we do, just a reminder, on Thursday, we have another one of these scheduled for Thursday night, too. Lando Norris, Alonso, and there's the Red Bull boys. Constructors Coalition. Coalition, I'm sorry. I said Coalition. Vettel, Hamilton, and Carlin F2 Racer. Verstappen, Williams, and Williams Racing. All right, couple packs left. Sergio Perez, Bottas, Scuderia Ferrari, and Grand Prix driver of the day, Lando Norris for McLaren. 33 of 399. For Ronald. All right, last pack. Hamilton, Albon, and Mercedes F1 Racer. All righty, folks, that will do it for our little mixer this evening. I want to thank everyone for joining us. As always, I couldn't do this without you, and I truly, truly do appreciate it. As I said before, we're going to have another one of these on Thursday, so if you'd like to come back and join us again, we'd love to have you. If you'd like to come check out any of our other breaks, we do break a lot of baseball around here. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there, and bear with me for a minute while I put a quick hit recap together. All right, we are doing hit recap for 2022 Topps F1 3-box mixer break number 1. Refractors, these of course all be top loaded. Liam Lawson, Kevin Magnussen, Lewis Hamilton, Enzo Fittipaldi, Vassar, Iwasa, Sergio Perez, Alonso, Verstappen, Nisei, and Carlos Sainz. Those are all refractors. Ray Wave, black and white Ray Wave, Leclerc, Alonso, Ocon, and Duhan. Checkered flag, we had 2 of them, both Kevin Magnussen, 1 from each box, not numbered. Clement Novalak from MP Motorsports, Future Stars, not numbered. Out of the hobby backs, Theo Pourchaire for Art Grand Prix to 125. Pierre Gasly for AlphaTauri to 199. And Sebastian Vettel for Aston Martin 199. And out of our Chrome box, Lando Norris, driver of the day to 399. A delicious Max Verstappen to 299. Logan Sargent, Future Stars, also to 299. Lewis Hamilton, green lava to 99, 84 and 99. Another Verstappen, this time to 75, 65 to 75. And the George Russell X-Fractor, numbered 8 of 50. So some big names there. That's good. All right, guys, again, thanks so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in about 20 minutes or so with Series 1. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.